So Macy's going to be back in milk soon, and we really need another place to clean the milker and deal with all of the jars and all yaddas and the yippee skippies other than the kitchen. Our kitchen is not that big. We don't have that much space in there. So this is going to help save on that space and...
Yeah. Well, the plan, yeah, I agree. The plan is put something temporary together that won't cost us a lot of money, that when the home becomes ours, we can make permanent.
Permanent, right.
But
so this is just going to go out into where we'll show you in a second. Okay, this is where we're planning on putting it. We're going to clean this area out. This refrigerator is broken, so we're going to move that out and clean up this area, and we're going to put a table here and the sink right next to it, and I'm super excited because it's not just for milk, it will be for soap too. And I have ventilation so that I won't be breathing nasty toxic fumes.
No nasty wasty chemicals.
Nope.
Uncool.
Right.
And fortunately for us, several years ago, we actually got this propane tankless, or not tankless, yeah, it is a tankless heater. And you just hook it up to a propane source, whether it's one of those barbecue grilling things with 100-pound tanks. And we're gonna vent it right out the window, which is great because all you gotta do is open the window and it's gonna be vented. And that way she'll have hot water. And I gotta tell you what, these things are fabulous. We had a small property that was like our first kind of homestead in Indiana, sorry. And we hooked it up and showered with it. The whole family showered with it. We used it like so often on just like a little tank, and it goes a long way. And what's cool about it is it only turns itself on when you're using it.
Oh, Nana knows when she hears the keys, she's getting ready to go for a ride. You're going for a ride? Oh, Nana, you ready? You ready to go? Let's do it, Nana. Come on. Woohoo! Yeah.
Okay, so in high school, late in high school, I actually had the benefit of working with a great man named Mr. Ward, who was a plumber. And I was a plumber's apprentice for a little while. So the funny thing about this is temporary. And so we're just trying to make it work because there's a lot of strange fittings in here and we gotta go from different sizes to different sizes. And so ultimately, we've got basically 3/4 out there that we're gonna take from supply. 3/4 gotta go down to 1/2 inch. And where we got all these pieces and plumbing parts from, we have to use all these different fittings just to make it work, to get to the supply, to get water in, to get water out, so it should be fun. Now, so Christa doesn't kill me, I've put down this protective barrier that will be so effective to make sure glue and purple, she's still laughing, she's right there, and purple stuff doesn't get everything. Now, I know a lot of people who are handyman or whatever, they'll be like, oh, you don't need the purple stuff. Trust me, it helps a lot. It cleans the plastic off, and it basically makes a nice tight seal because it's taking a layer of the actual plastic off. And you just kind of go, make sure you're completely covered.
And you have to make that noise too.
That's a technical thing. A lot of people don't understand who are not in the business, but I do. So, and you make sure that you get your female side as well. All right. Let it dry off just a little bit, and then you glue. But, piece done. Now, here's something that I always forget. Close up your cement when you're done. Because I end up having to buy the dang thing every time there's a project because I go to find, oh, it was cracked just a little bit, and now I've got a big chunk of hardened cement. So, what? Doesn't everybody use their ATV as a sawhorse?
So now I get to have a little bit of fun. My favorite thing to do when we get a new gadget, widget, whatever, shelf, I love putting them together. It's like a big puzzle. It's my favorite.
She never lets me put it together.
No, because he always does it wrong.
That's not true.
No, it's a big puzzle and I love figuring it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this sink together.
Witness her masterpiece. Oh, Mama, queen of mechanics.
Right.
You are...
I had to help.
The Lord of
He did actually have to help.
Who's he?
Jonathan had to help.
Me.
This weight here, I couldn't figure out how it went on, and I looked there. This is the diagram. This is all you get. It doesn't tell you how it goes.
Why is there a
on.
weight there anyway?
It's to hold the hose down.
Because you couldn't possibly just make sure the hose goes down. Some genius somewhere
so that-
decided they needed to put a $3 part on there so that it would hold the hose down.
This goes, yeah.
That's genius. Good job, Mama.
Thank you.
Well done. Let's install this
Well, let's
beast.
see if it'll work.
Okay, so a little bit of work, a little bit of elbow grease, and we have got a setup that I think is really going to work for you, Mama.
Yep, I think so too.
We not only got the tub going, but then we got a little work area.
We have a table for me to make soap, and then another table for me to have the milker on.
And just so you know, because I know there will be people who'll notice, the vent out of the top, we actually have the vent. It's just cold outside, so we're not, I mean, you can probably see my breath.
Yeah.
So we didn't hook it up, but we're not gonna leave it on at any length of time. Besides, you don't probably see this, but these are about 20-foot ceilings. This is a way oversized garage.
Right.
But we're still gonna vent it, number one. And number two, you'll see that there is an outlet, electrical outlet that's nearby the water. We're gonna put that, we're actually gonna take it out and put in the water safe.
GFCI.
Right, and so it's not gonna be near anything that'll cause a problem. And shut-off valves and the whole 9 yards. But, well, here, let's show you. Why don't you show us, Vanna?
Okay, here's my soap table with my soap supplies. Some of them, I don't have them all out here yet. Soap supplies, the milker and the bucket for right now. I have my electrical power strip on the wall so that I can plug in the immersion blender or anything, any outlet or anything. And I'm gonna go ahead and hang a light up here so that if I have to work at night, then it'll be a nice bright light down here.
But also, you got shelving. I just got to get a piece of board.
We just need a piece of board for right here. But I'll have shelving for all of the lye and things like that. That way it's up and out of the way. And then there's the sink.
Haha.
Yep. And it drains outside. And then we've got hot water, the propane tank underneath.
Down there.
And our tankless hot water heater.
Yep.
Which turns on really, really nicely. And then my table for drying off the milker.
Well, and that outlet's the one that's got
That's the one that's gonna get covered.
Yeah, that's a culprit.
Yep.
And we've got shut-off valve.
Yep.
And if you've never seen one of these things are absolutely fabulous. You just hook it up to a regular old propane tank and give it a water source. And it's inside it, it's got these copper coils. Well, go ahead and turn the water on, Mama. Listen. No, not there. Yeah, there.
Shut up.
Here, try that again, because I was talking. You'll hear it, you see it go on. Oh, wait, go ahead. See that? And what happens now is you've got flames going up inside there. There's copper coils. This is an excellent option if you want to have something small that's off-grid or... well, they're just fabulous. We've used them. We put it in a shower in a homestead that we had in the past.
We did. We used it for a shower, and it worked fantastic. We had amazing hot water.
And it's very, very conservative on the propane you use.
Yes.
Oh, and for preppers, propane doesn't go bad.
That's right.
Propane doesn't go bad like gas.
Yep.
Okay, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Not too much work, only a few hours work.
Oh, yeah, not a big deal.
But as always, you got to make the obligatory 2 or 3 runs to the hardware store because this hoochie mabobber didn't work with that thingamajig. And so you got to get the parts to do the stuff and the things properly.
Right.
But we do have one little smidgen of an issue. It's the pressure, the water pressure.
Yeah, the water pressure is not quite enough, but we're gonna try and figure out what the deal is.
Yeah, I think it's because we're going from 3/4 pipe down to what's a 1/2-inch connector, but then the pipe going into the heater is much smaller.
Right.
I don't even think it's a 1/4 inch.
I think it might be 3/8.
So I'm gonna try to fiddle around with that. I mean, it's usable right now. The hot water is great.
Oh yeah, super hot. Actually, I had to have him turn it down. It was too hot.
Yeah.
And I can tolerate hot water.
And I tell you what, guys, if you want, let me see if I can put this the right way. If you want to set up someplace where you can have hot water for showers and stuff, and you don't want to be accessible to
the utilities.
Yeah.
This is great.
This is a fantastic way to do that.
Yeah, and I'll put a link down below if I can find one, because I believe the one that we bought is just a guy that makes them at his house.
Yeah.
It's his company. He makes them at his house.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. So I'll try to find a link to it, but we love ours. We've had it for what, 6 years now?
At least, yeah. And it's been a great
Absolutely.
extra heating source.
Yeah. So, Lacey, got a little list here. Don't forget that our Sunday night shows are not on Sunday night anymore. They're going to be on Monday nights.
Yes, Monday Night Live at 7 p.m. Central. And don't forget, we're going to be giving away Living on a Dime, her cookbook.
Her cookbook.
Yes.
That's right. We did a bake-off.
Yes, we did.
And I have to say, we won. We hardcore won.
Totally won.
Hey, Nana.
Hi, Nana.
Nana's coming. Hello, Nana. She's like, Daddy, I must be in this this spectacle you are making right now.
Yes.
Just be quiet. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to be giving away one of Living on a Dime's cookbooks.
Yes.
And I must say that their recipe was great.
Oh, so delicious.
Yeah, we made the Italian.
Italian cream cake.
And we put lots of care into ours.
We did. Took time to frost the sides.
We didn't just take carrots and throw them in there. No, we didn't do it.
I actually measured the vanilla.
We were razzing them because of that.
Totally.
She totally didn't measure, and she said she did.
Yeah.
We
She
watched
probably
it.
pre-measured the carrots, but she did not measure the vanilla.
And she just slopped
Twice.
them.
Both times for the cake and for the frosting. Didn't measure the vanilla.
We love you guys if you're watching.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Well, in her defense, I never measure the vanilla either.
Just splash.
I did for the recipe, but I never do at home.
That's funny. So, okay, you saw the soap and the counter that we made out there. It's going to be for soap and for Macy's milking season is getting ready to come.
Yes. Less than a month away from her giving birth to her calf, and loads of milk coming. When she's at her peak, she gives 3.5 gallons in one milking. Right. That's a lot of milk.
Well, be looking forward to videos then on. We're gonna get some meat chickens very soon.
Yep.
We'll keep our layers. Obviously, they're going to be layers, but meat chickens, and that's one thing that you can use that extra milk for.
Yes, you can raise your chickens on milk. The layers absolutely love it.
Oh, they go nuts.
When we get our little piggies, they'll be getting extra milk, and we'll be making lots of yogurt and lots of cheese.
And we're gonna learn how to make hard cheese.
I can make soft cheese, easy peasy. Hard cheese has been difficult.
Although I think I really want to make mozzarella.
See, and I've tried to make mozzarella before, and it kind of didn't work, but
I don't think we were doing it right then.
Let's try again.
I think it's like bread. That you start out making bricks and then they just get better and better and better and better. And over time, all of a sudden, you have something that's really, really good.
Yeah.
But that's just my guess.
Yeah.
And that's not commentary on, no. Not at all.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It is not.
Totally. Yeah, whatever.
Not.
Whatever.
Not.
Anyway, where's your list?
Give me-
Shimmy.
I will
Weird.
shimmy. Shimmy. Okay, another thing to be looking for coming up soon is Christa has some special mystery spice blends that she uses on a lot of the food we cook here.
Yep.
And we've decided that a lot of people have asked about her sazon, a lot of people have asked about some of the barbecue rubs and things. And so it's time to go ahead and allow you to get some.
Yes. So this week we're getting supplies.
You can see we do TV very well.
Yeah, no, not at all. I need a script. We'll be getting our supplies for that this week and putting all of those together and getting those up on the website.
It's funny because like when I was in touring band, some guys in different bands, they just were super nervous. I mean, you get them on stage and they could do what they needed to do.
They had their mental script.
Yeah. But like when they would talk with reporters one-on-one, it would be like, ask me a question about my band.
So tell me, how did you come up with the name for your band?
It was good. And they would do like that.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, for those of you who know any Christian music, this is really a funny story. Because we played with the big band Skillet. Like, they're big right now. They're huge.
Yeah.
But we played with them right after their first record came out several times in different, ministry events. And there was this one specific time where several Baptist churches got together, and there was a good 2,000-3,000 kids at this one big facility out on the beach. And the people that were running it, the pastors were running it, were, John from Skillet was standing there, and I'm there, and the wife of the pastor says, "So tell me, how did you come up with your name, Scarecrow and Tinman? That's very unique." And I said, "Well, you know what? Actually, it's kind of an illustration of being given a new heart and a new mind in Christ. And if you look at Hebrews 8:10, it shows that we have been given a new heart and a new mind in Christ." And she goes, "Oh, wow, that's really neat. I like that." And then she turns to John and says, "Well, how did you come up with the name Skillet?" He kind of goes, "Well, we all have a lot of different musical backgrounds and kind of put it all in one place." And she goes, "Oh, that's nice too." Of course, they've gone on to massive success.
Oh yeah, huge success.
Yeah, and good for them.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah.
So, I guess that's it for the video, guys. Don't forget, no Sunday Night Live tonight. It's going to be tomorrow night. And goodies we're going to give away.
Yep.
And maybe, you know what? Maybe we should pre-give away some spices. Got to think up some cool games to play.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's it. I'm Brad.
And I'm Krista.
You guys have an amazing and blessed day.